Now, during a diet, there's going to be times in which you almost have to think about what your highest priorities are and what you're willing to sacrifice for that specific diet or the outcome that you're trying to achieve. There will be weeks in which it will be much easier to put yourself in a maintenance of diet instead of a fat loss diet to withstand the pressures of the week. So, for example, if you were having 3 to 4 dinners out, it would probably be of best interest, instead of starving yourself and restricting yourself so that you could have those meals and then not eat anything for the rest of the week to still get those results, you could put yourself at a week at maintenance. And what that means is that you don't lose anything, but you also don't gain anything. And when you're looking at the long term and you're looking at not trying to finish something just because of a deadline, you can always have those weeks that you want where things are just too big to strategize or to manage. There's your birthday, or there's Christmas, or there's those areas that you want to enjoy yourself, and it will probably mean that there's a higher level of calories that are going to be consumed either from alcohol or food. We shouldn't shy away from saying that, okay, this week I'm going to take a maintenance week, and then next week I'll go back to fat loss. There's no all or nothing mentality. And what I would recommend is that if you have those weeks, or you have those busy weeks coming up, and you're not prepared to sacrifice for that specific end goal, like you do want to have those nice meals, you're going to your favorite restaurant and you always have something that's super high calorie and you want to enjoy that, then take the week at maintenance, discuss it with me, and we can make sure that you can go forwards and you're still making progress in all of the other areas of your week, but you're not getting fat loss for the week. And what that does is it puts it much more at a manageable mindset, and allows you to think longer term and say, okay, well, in weeks where I've got things coming up and these are super busy, or they're going to be super high calorie, then we can allow for these things to happen and then continue on next week. When we fall into that all or nothing mentality where we're like, I have to diet, I have to restrict, it ends up you overeating anyway, but then feeling a lot guilty afterwards. And we want to remove the guilt. You can have those weeks, you can have those periods of where you're eating more calories and you're not losing weight. That's absolutely perfect. But you just have to recognize that and put that in place. So, in short, have maintenance weeks when you've got 3 to 4 or 5 events, or you're going to places that you really want to enjoy the foods, or it's your birthday. Don't try and put pressure on yourself to diet during those weeks, or try and get fat off, because unfortunately you either have to do one thing, which is super restrict, or you have to super restrict and then you over consume anyway and you feel guilty, which you want to try and avoid.